Previously, 3 legendary ex-housemates were resurrected.
Oh my God!
I've come to rescue you!
He's buying everything I've said! Oh, I feel really evil!
And sent shockwaves through the house.
We were put here to do a job, and that was to nominate people.
Harry.
Chloe.
Jade.
Christian.
People are targeting us.
They're winning.
Tonight, another time bomb detonates, and the house learns the legends are going nowhere. But one housemate leaves for good. Who goes? You decide. Please welcome your host, Emma Willis.
Hello and welcome to Big Brother Time Bomb and our 8th live eviction. 8 already. Now, just 5 days ago, Big Brother legends Brian, Helen and Nikki, along with Mark, were unleashed from their secret bunker to cause havoc on the house. And boy, haven't they done a good job? Haven't they? Ice Queen Helen made Brian lose his cool and his shoes before threatening to leave the house. Luckily, though, Jade was there to help put things to bed. Nikki threw a classic tantrum, as well as telling Jack a few little fibs about his popularity. It certainly raised a few eyebrows before Helen shaved one of them off. But it was their cutthroat nominations that really got the housemates' blood boiling, and one of them will be booted out this evening. But, as you've just heard, our legends aren't going anywhere. Oh yes, Brian, Helen and Nikki, they've extended their stay. Isn't that nice of them? But their fellow housemates have absolutely no idea that they're going to be sticking around for a little bit longer. We are going to be breaking the news to them a little bit later on, though. But before all of that, we have got some business to deal with. Earlier this week, our Time Warp housemates were given the power of choosing who should face the public vote. So together, they chose Chloe, Christian, Harry, and Jade. One of them will be marched off to the reality TV scrapyard where their Big Brother dreams will be truly crushed. But not before they deliver one final blow to the house. Oh yes, we're giving them a job to do. So who would you like to write off? Remember, you are voting to evict. To evict Chloe from a landline, call 090 2044 5804. Or from a mobile, 650 5804. To evict Christian from a landline, call 090 2044 5805. Or from the mobile, 650 5805. To evict Harry from a landline, call 090 2044 5816. Or from a mobile, 650 5816. To evict Jade from a landline, call 090 2044 5810. Or from a mobile, 650 5810. Here is Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching on catch-up or outside the UK.
You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Okay, it's time for our first hit of yesterday's action. And Christian is not impressed with Mark's morning glory.
Day 38, 9:49 a.m. Mark is feeling mischievous.
I hear that noise one more time.
Who's making Let me guess who's making that noise.
Your good friend.
Which, oh,
Mark.
my very good, my best of friends.
This is Big Brother. Could Mark stop?
Oh my god, that was pure gold. Woo woo, the train is coming. Oh, you make my life.
It's not funny.
It's
I'll
not
tell you what,
funny.
get your tongue from up his ass, Simon. He's going, oh, Simon, I'll lick this.
But they have to laugh at his jokes because it.
It's not funny. It's
No,
not
I
funny.
know, but they have to.
It's
they
not
have
funny.
to laugh at his jokes because he'll.
We target them now.
Yeah.
I agree, but I don't care. I'm not
I know.
going to because some
I know.
things he does say do make me laugh, but that's not funny.
No, I agree. That isn't funny. It's annoying. It's bad that on a nice day everyone wants to sit inside because they just
Yeah,
don't.
because we can't be around him yet.
It's not even him. It's more cringeworthy watching people suck up to him. That's what's more. That's
Oh my
what's.
God, you're the best.
Yeah, but he wouldn't actually do it if nobody sucked up to him, so...
Oh my God, you're so great. Oh my God, you've got great muscles. I love how you do push-ups.
Brian knows it. That's what's funnier. That's what's funnier.
Yeah, go. I'm wide awake. We're chatting. Go. Stop. You literally went mad, Nick.
It's just not what you want in the morning.
Can you not waste that, please? Can you give up with my stuff, please, Mark? Thank you.
Helen is talking to Big Brother about Christian.
He's only decided to kind of come out of his shell when he's been nominated, and that's not what this process is all about. It takes time to come out of your shell. It doesn't take 5 weeks, and if it does, then this place isn't really the place to be, is it?
What do you think he's trying to do?
I think Christian's got a personality under all that, but he's just played it really safe. Like a lot of them, like, oh, I won't give my opinion on this because I might get nominated. Oh, I won't be honest with this person in case I get nominated. And it's kind of come to blows, hasn't it, and bit him on the arse. Because now he's showing his true colours and he's being opinionated and he's saying things out loud and saying what he thinks.
What do you think his true colours are?
The way he spoke to Jade last night, I think he does have quite an argumentative side to him, which isn't a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Sometimes that can be good. If you're arguing for the right reasons, then do it.
(2:59 p.m) For today's task, the housemates will have the chance to get their own back on Brian, Nikki, Mark and Helen. When the housemates hear a statement relating to them, they must pour the contents of a mystery bucket over the head of the person they think wrote it.
Please, no one give me the herring, please.
Tables have turned.
The first question is for Simon.
Oh, fucking hell, it's always me.
Which Time Warp housemate said, Simon, I think, shows signs of weakness when he maybe feels low or out of place in the house. He's out of his shell now and needs to stay that way.
Shout, Bills.
It wasn't me.
Sit down, Nikki. You've got to stay seated.
Oh, I hope to fuck I'm right.
You're gonna fart tonight, dear.
The correct answer is Helen.
Yes!
I always wanted to flick your bean.
Stop it.
Oh,
Danny, which Time Warp housemate said, I think Danny is a game player because He sits on the fence.
Nice and slow, Danny.
Oh, lovely. There it is. Oh, yeah. Open your mouth. Oh, taste that shit.
I feel like someone's pissing on me.
The correct answer is Mark.
Yes!
Who said, I think Kristen is boring because until he was nominated, he had the personality of a cornflake. Maybe this is what he needed.
I think it's Mark. He's the kind of guy to come up with such a shit analogy as cornflake. Like that, it woke you up a little bit.
Who said, I think Jade is a game player because even though Jade and I had a conversation regarding this, I feel it may be a bit late to explain this after this amount of time in the series, i.e. man-hopping in the house.
I think it was Nikki.
Oh, is that blue? What's what? It's blue. It's dog shit. It's dog shit. That's what people are following.
The correct answer is Nikki.
Suits you, that colour.
Good look.
My weave officially fucked.
Oh no, it's eggs! I thought it was... It's so funny!
Where are you, Brian?
I'm in the club. I'm anywhere but here.
The next question is for Chloe. I think Chloe is inconsiderate because when she blew up at her housemates for being on other shows, she hurt their feelings.
I didn't have a clue. It could be any of them. I'd just like to put these fish on Mark.
Oh, that reach.
This is Big Brother. The correct answer is Brian.
I can smell that. It's rank.
Oh no.
Danny, which Time Warp housemate said, I think Danny is boring because there have been many previous housemates similar to Danny's character.
Danny loves that one, doesn't he?
It's cow shit.
The correct answer is Nikki.
Love and life, How many pockets are left?
Chloe, which Time Warp housemate said, I think Chloe is cowardly because I feel Chloe maybe should express how she feels about other housemates to their face. She did have an opinion on Jade with the lad's situation.
I'm choosing Mark.
What's that?
Smells like poo.
Mickey, don't get near it.
The correct answer is Helen.
I have said that I don't think Jade's a bedhopper, and I don't think that's a nice thing to say about a girl. Don't think anyone wants to be called a bedhopper. But with Jade being polyamorous, I don't know if that's what polyamorous people do. I don't know if that's. So I don't think that it's.
I've never slept in a bed with any of these guys in the house, and I've also never kissed any of the guys in the house.
It's my place to say don't sleep in bed with boys. You know, I know, but I know what you mean.
I'll tell you in a bit. It's just the conversation I had in the front room the other day, and that's all. It's not like in a bitchy way at all.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, after answering the majority of questions correctly, you have successfully passed today's house and have won a dinner for the entire house.
Well done, Time Warp.
Well done, so good.
Thank you.
Wait, we're getting told.
Mark, can we egg you?
Three, two, one, go.
Well done, darling. Well done.
Nikki, the tasks always seem to get right up her nose. Now, if Danny thought Brian was well endowed, he clearly hasn't seen what we're packing this evening. Still to come, we have got more house action, a supersized eviction showdown, and whoever leaves will deliver some shocking news to the house. It's going to be a goodie. Stay with us. we've got ourselves an eviction four-way face-off. Chloe, Christian, Harry or Jade? Who do you want to see sling their hook? We'll be finding out a little bit later. And that's not all. Tonight, the house will discover that time has stood still for our Time Warp housemates. Brian, Helen and Nikki are staying put. OK, let's head back to yesterday. And Mark's about to be panned by his biggest critic.
5:42 p.m. In the task earlier today, Mark stated that Christian had the personality of a cornflake. Christian is getting his own back.
That's his idea of getting a personality. He's copying someone else again. Okay. Can I take airtime?
Keep going that Christian, annoying Mark and you like Christian is hard as height. Everybody break it down to a festival tonight. Team Christian, Christian. I really love chicken. 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 I really love chicken.
I'm embarrassed. I'm actually, I swear to God, embarrassed.
Christian, Team Christian, Christian.
Right, well, he's fucked off.
There you go.
And get back into bed and relax with it. And that is that.
Perked us all up. Christian, we should make a record, mate.
Oh, fuck me. Anyway, is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's not nice being a judgmental person.
It's been judgmental, Christian. You're taking it a bit personal.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's a personal thing to say. A joke's a joke, isn't it?
It wasn't. It
talk
wasn't.
about personal things like that. Like, he can make the joke, that's fine. Because I understand it's not personal when he says it.
It's not being judgmental.
It is. Talking about someone's personality.
You're in Big Brother.
When he says it, it's cool because he's the type of shit that he says.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Am I a piece of toast?
Toast, yeah.
Yes.
In fact, I'd find toast more interesting.
Yes, there it is.
There's an insult for you.
There it is.
You're actually more boring than a piece of toast.
And that's really fucking original.
Don't fucking get cocky with me.
Really original, Helen. Good job.
Get cocky.
Really good job.
You know what? It took 5 weeks for you to fucking finally perk up and realise where you are. Fucking dick. Fucking wanker.
Did you not cringe at that?
Mate, I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny.
Okay, I didn't.
A lot of things you do, people cringe at.
If he's going to go out here, let's say...
I thought you was his friend.
I am his friend, but he's acting like a tit. I'm going to tell him he's acting like a tit.
Mate, if this is the way he wants to play, he's got nothing to lose, let him be.
Okay. If you're going to go out, don't go out being someone you're not.
That's the best advice I'd give to everyone else in this house. Be exactly who you are. Stop
You can't really say that.
unoriginal things.
What? Can't really say that, to be honest.
Why not?
Because there's 3 people that are up for nominations for being who they are.
No, but then they shouldn't be here. And why is...
Exactly. You just can't put someone up for nomination for being boring and then they do something and say...
But no, if he did something that was funny or original, I'd go, yeah, well done.
I would say the same to so many people about being original and funny. All the same people that are bum-licking you right now, mate, and you're blind to it. You're oblivious to it. A lot of people
I don't bum-lick anyone, mate.
No, you don't. A lot of people are doing it.
I'll take
the same to you.
You bum me?
I'll say you're so far Helen's horse, it's embarrassing.
Me?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm not.
Honestly, that's
sorry, I would agree on that one.
Christian, I like you, you're my friend in here, but what I'm saying is, that was copy of, word for word, what he does.
And exactly what a number of other people are doing. Exactly the same to you, bro. There's a lot of other individuals that aren't being original as well, mate, and that's what I'm saying to you.
I don't give a fuck about them, I care about you.
And I'm not stupid.
I don't give a fuck about them, I like you.
I'm fucking intelligent as well, and I'm clicking
But
onto it as well, mate.
Do you understand what I mean to you?
Do you know what I mean? Yes.
I don't completely give a fuck about them.
understand about it. Fine.
Excuse me. I'm telling you that because I do care about you.
But he probably don't give a fuck about you.
Well, that's how he feels, that's how he feels.
So your opinion is irrelevant?
Maybe.
(6:01 p.m. Nick and Joel are talking about Christian.
I don't know if I like this Christian.
I don't like this Christian.
I don't. No, I don't. Sorry.
Christian and Jade have not spoken since their argument last night.
And on a real note, between you and me, there's nothing personal, and I'll talk to you later about it.
Okay,
and that's all I'm
Christian,
saying.
but you were very rude to
It's
me
a
last
positive
night.
thing. No, I didn't mean to come across as rude. But
You basically
I'm just saying
called
to
me
you.
a whore.
No, I didn't say that. It's not a sexual thing. It's just how
That's
it looks.
what you insinuate.
It's just how it looks, Jade. Know who your friends are.
I do.
Please.
Nick.
Please.
Nick.
There's a route that you're going down, Jade. That's what I'm saying. But anyway.
Okey-dokey, Christian.
Christian, did you have an argument with Helen?
No. Oh, yeah, she...
Not really,
She was,
just
no,
a little
It
bit.
was her trying to bring up the boring bullshit about... And then she tried to go from boring to saying no personality. And I just said, have a bit of originality at least. This goes back to the fact of, Joel, what I said before, mate, know who your real friends are.
Well, Chris, I don't want to hear that again, because I don't know what you want me to read into that.
Joel...
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I really like you, Christian.
Mate, I
yeah,
fucking like you.
I'll be absolutely honest with you. The last 2 days, I don't like the Christian I've seen.
Do you know what? I've not seen you in the last 2 days. That's all I'm going to say, Joel.
No, well, Christian, I've sat on the sofa and I've seen you kick off
I have
and
not
everything.
seen you in the last 2 days, Joel.
Well, you have, Christian. We live
No,
together.
I haven't, Joel. You've never, in one moment, have you given to one of
Christian,
us,
we live
to one
together.
of your good friends.
What do you mean?
Have you spoken to us?
So I've spoken to you in the last
Joel,
2 days?
I don't want to have an argument, but...
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't want to talk stars, but...
Well, no, have
Chloe,
I?
be
Yes or
honest.
no, it's
Chloe,
not.
be honest.
Yeah, I am.
Because it's...
I am
this is
but I
serious.
know what Christine's
The house has
saying.
gone
like,
from
the-
9
You're
people
saying,
to
no,
14
I'm saying, no, what
people.
Danny's saying,
Yeah.
no, what
Therefore,
Jack's
you're going
saying.
to spend less time with everyone.
But there's one thing, distancing yourself to one
I have
group.
not and that's not fair to suggest that. That is not fair.
Oh, Joel, it'll become clear.
Views on it, don't they? And
It'll become clear in time, Joel.
What do you mean it'll become
Mate,
clear?
Open your eyes, that's all I'm saying.
To what?
Know who your
Say
friends
it.
are. Know who your fucking friends are.
Jade has joined Nikki and Helen in the bedroom.
He just came up to me out in the garden and said, it's not personal between me and you. And I'm looking at him going, you made it very personal last night. And he goes, no, last night came across wrong. I wasn't insinuating me and you in a sexual way. Dude, you just said I
Yes,
had...
you did. You told me. You told me to my face it was.
He goes, I wasn't insinuating it in a sexual way. It wasn't
I'm telling you what he said.
Yeah.
Christian, he's a fucking pleb, and what is that fucking accent? Brov. You fucking knob. You live 10 minutes up the road from me.
And then he said, I want to talk to you later on. I said, I don't want to talk to you.
Don't talk to him. He's just a little shit that needs to go back to fucking school. How much was he up Mark's arse then? No.
He insinuated that you and Mark was up each other's arses as well.
Why are we at each other's
Mark
arses? Because we get on.
Exactly, that's what Mark said. Mark apparently is up your arse and you love it.
Mark's not up anyone's arse in
I
this
know.
house. That's why I like him. He's just no personality. He's no personality. I've heard him speak more in the last 48 hours than I've fucking seen him speak in 5
never
weeks.
like that. Never.
Because he's got to be in his bonnet because he's going home. Well, maybe if you'd have projected a bit of personality in the last 5 weeks that you've been here, you won't be getting your ass booted out. And
he's never been
he
like
went, do you know me? Do you know me?
I know, I was watching.
Dude, I just thought, get away from me. You're making me actually feel sick. Brov. Little prick.
Helen Wood, yet again doing her bit to get the house together. So the party is almost over for Chloe, Christian, Harry or Jade. Remember, you are voting to evict. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. To evict Chloe at 04. To evict Christian at 05. To evict Harry at 16. To evict Jade at 10. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching on catch-up or outside the UK. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Still to come, we've got even more house highlights and a stomper of an eviction. See you after the break. Welcome back to the 8th live eviction of Big Brother Time Bomb. So this week we have resurrected so many legendary Big Brother beasts that we could give Jurassic World a run for its money, couldn't we? Yes. But we have got 4 species on the endangered list. Chloe, Christian, Harry or Jade. Who do you want to make extinct? Let me tell you, there is about 1% in it. Remember, you are voting to evict. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. To evict Chloe, add 04. To evict Christian, add 05. To evict Harry, add 16. To evict Jade, add 10. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching on catch-up or outside the UK. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Okay, let's head back to yesterday. And after Victor's visit, Mark has put the jungle cat amongst the pigeons.
(10:44 p.m). Mark is revealing what Victor, a previous housemate, whispered to him during yesterday's task.
You were fucking tops, he said. You were doing great. You came back in, you thought you were Billy Big Baller. And he said, stay away from Helen. She's bad news. They've had bad beef, man.
Basically, just stay away from me because we're bad news together.
Basically, in other words, I ruined it by talking to Helen. You know?
But it got done last year. Steve and Ash got warned about the same thing.
Was anything said about any other housemate by anyone
I
new
can
who
honestly
came in?
hang on to that, say what I just said Vic said to me is what he said to me, that was it.
Right.
It was literally
You just said...
5 seconds.
Right, okay, I believe you.
That stupid, cocky fucking cokehead comes in here warning fucking people who
Who's the
I
cokehead?
like.
Victor?
Yeah.
Apparently he's...
So you're outing people with cokehead now? What are you talking about?
Listen, I'm not getting into an argument. Why am I arguing with you?
You don't have to get so personal about people.
Of course I do. That's what I do.
You don't need to do that.
Try and run fucking and talk shit about me. I'll get personal.
Did he get personal about you?
Yeah, he fucking did,
What,
because he's trying to shit stir with someone who I have a lot of respect for and I like.
But did he out you for anything that you do personally?
Out me for what? The nation knows what I've fucking done. I have no skeletons in my fucking closet.
You don't have to openly call people a cokehead. That's so disrespectful.
I'll call people what the fuck I want if they want to try and embarrass me.
You let yourself down, Helen. You really do.
No,
you
Danny,
do.
what?
I like
do you know what?
You let yourself down.
Danny, admit this. If you got let back into this house, would you really, really blow that privilege and come in and tell a lie? Tell the truth is fine. I love the truth. Tell the truth.
Listen.
Don't walk into this house and try and shit
You don't have to be so personal about things.
Yes, I do. That's how I work. He came here yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
If he'd have walked round and told everyone the truth, fine. Fine. I don't care about the truth. Don't fucking walk in here and try and make me out to be something that I'm not.
Okay, but
and
besides
lie
all
about
that,
me.
don't get
and
personal.
make me out to be bad news for other people and that I have maybe hidden incentives, because that's one thing I'm not.
I'm telling you not to get too personal. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you can't tell me what to do, sorry.
I'm not telling you what to do, but when you say about someone's friend...
Right, well, if I've offended you, not your friend, because he could fucking die for all I care, I don't give a shit.
Well, that's now I've lost all disrespect for you whatsoever.
Fine.
And I
but
think you're a fucking
he's absolutely out of order for what he's done.
Well, you have got to say
completely
that. You have
out of
got to say
order.
that.
Telling the truth is fair.
So,
lying
outing him for
is
being a
not fair.
cokehead and telling him to die, that's fair.
I didn't tell him to die. I said, to be honest, if the guy was alive or dead, I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, but you just said, I hope the fucking geezer dies.
No, I didn't say.
So what did you say?
You've just put
So what did you say then?
I said I don't care whether he was or not. I don't care.
Well, I don't want to
You're saying about me not getting personal.
You're boring.
What did he do?
You're boring.
Oh, typical.
Typical what? Typical what?
Danny, I just said I didn't want to argue with you. And you like push and push and push and push and push.
I don't want to argue with you, but when you openly
When
call
the
people
boot's
out
on
for
the other
cokeheads-
foot, Danny, imagine someone saying something incorrect about you.
Laugh at
It's
it. Fucking laugh at it. Who gives a fuck? It's a game.
No,
laugh
because-
at it.
no, I laugh at a lot
Don't get
of stuff.
personal, call people
Call
cokeheads
me-
and say, I wouldn't care if they're dead or alive.
Call me anything under the sun, but
I don't want to know.
lie.
I don't want to know.
lie
You're
about
boring.
me. You're fucking boring.
You're boring. Dickhead.
Danny, what are you doing? Danny!
Dan, toilet, quickly. Dan.
Well, he can thank his mate for that.
Leave them.
I'm close to tears, I'm close to tears.
Why? It's not got to do with you.
Yeah, I know, I just can't handle shit like that.
What are they talking about?
Who's his friend?
Victor. He doesn't like what I have to say about him. His friend's a little prick, and I don't give a shit.
I know what she's like. I've been in the other end of it. Alright, don't worry.
Oh, God.
Yeah, come, Dan, come. Dan, come. Just, Dan, come.
Listen, don't react if he says something, please.
Leave it.
Don't react, just look away.
Can you check me that Vaseline, please, Mark? Thank you.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. I just wanted to say something because I felt like I get rid of it all.
Well, we're not getting any more alcohol tonight then.
Now, Big Brother wants to make it absolutely clear that there is no proof for Helen's claims about Victor, and that in a discussion today, both Helen and Danny confirmed they had no evidence for her accusation. You can see that conversation in tomorrow night's show. Right, still to come, we've got your final dose of yesterday's highlights, and we'll be heading live to the house to reveal your result. We'll see you soon. Of Big Brother Time Bomb. Tonight, Chloe, Christian, Harry and Jade all risk losing their place in the Big Brother house. But we can't take away without giving back. Later on, the house will discover that their Time Warp guests have booked in for an extended stay. But have they outstayed their welcome? Let's snip back to yesterday, and the aftermath of Hurricane Helen has left Danny in floods.
11:15 p.m. Danny is being comforted by Brian.
Mate, here you go.
This is well.
Dan, I'll be honest with you, that's been brewing in you for a while. Because you've been building it up. You've been the rock for everyone. You've been having to, do you know what I mean, be the bigger person and everything. And that's just now, she's just got you on your last nerve. And she goes in, she goes home, she goes, do you know what I mean? No, you just need to just a minute to yourself. Just sit here and
appreciate
you
that.
No, mate, but I'm saying, you just do what you've got to do and I'll just sit here, mate.
Cheers, right. Oh, fucking hell.
Mark is trying to advise Helen.
What he said to him earlier on? Know who your real friends are, your bum licking Helen.
No, he's told me.
Like, fucking hell.
Yeah, but what's going on, Helen? Because I've been told throughout the day by various people, you know, your real friends are. Remember who your real friends
I'm fucking asking everyone now.
Don't, Helen, please,
Right,
Helen, don't.
ask everybody.
Helen.
Please.
I want to know. I want to know.
Okay, good.
Who has said to Joel, know who your real friends are?
Have I got some hidden incentive because I'm speaking to Joel? Because you need to fucking speak now. Stop being little twats, saying it behind his back and going making him feel like shit. Why is he being made to feel like, you know, he's an arse licker? Although he's actually got a brain in his head and knows that he's not an arse licker. So why is he being made out that he is one?
Do you know what? I've said it to him. I said it to him today because I've not spoken to the guy in a very long period of time.
I'm part of it.
Here's a lot. So that's
I
two.
said it to Joel.
That's two. Well,
Jack, hold
here's
on
a
a
bit of
second.
information for you. I speak to people who I like.
It's nothing to do with you.
And I will try.
It's nothing to do with you.
I will try with people who I don't like. No, Joel's told me, and I believe Joel over you too. He's told me that my name was mentioned. I speak to Joel because he's a genuine character, and I like him. I think he's a good housemate. I think he's good to you all. I don't speak to him under false pretences.
He is a good housemate.
And I don't regard him as a fucking arse licker.
Joel? I don't feel like we made him to feel uncomfortable. He's one of my best friends in here. But I felt like this week he seems to have jumped ship with us.
What did I say to you today? I said, I've not spoken to my very fucking good friend, one of my best friends in this house, for a very long period of time. And I said to you, remember who your close friends are, mate. And did I mention the name Helen at any point?
No, you didn't mention the name Helen.
There you go.
We can have an
Nothing to do with you, Helen.
amicable conversation. This isn't supposed to be an argument. There's a lot of things you could call me in this house. Don't for 1 second think I walked in this house with some hidden agenda and like I had some bullshit plan. I came in here, I was honest with you all. And do you know what? Even that went fucking tits up because half you're a bunch of fucking pussies and don't like the truth. Apparently I'm up Mark's ass, Mark's up my ass, he's up my ass, I'm up his ass. I'm sick of it. I'll speak to people who I like. I was here for a week and I'm making the most of it. And I'm speaking to everyone who I really, really like and who I think is really, really genuine.
(11:24 p.m). Big Brother has called Danny to the diary room.
Can you just do me a favour and tell none of them lot just to speak out for me because I want to fight and shit. Can you just do that for me?
Just, man, I'll just let me get out of here, yeah? See you later.
Hello, Danny.
Hello.
Danny, can you explain to Big Brother what's happened?
Just sat down talking to the fucking Helen and that. And she starts, as she does, being overly opinionated and stuff like that, and she said something I didn't like. I just lost my temper and just took it out on the fucking pizza boxes. I am sorry for it, I've let myself down. Because I can see how it probably could have scared people and stuff like that.
Danny, Big Brother knows that you are aware of this, but Big Brother just needs to remind you again. Obviously, Big Brother doesn't tolerate any aggressive behaviour in the house. Big Brother knows that you're feeling emotional, but Big Brother just wants to remind you that you're the only person who can be in control of your behaviour.
I'm usually alright at this sort of thing. I usually can control my temper and stuff like that. I think Brian kind of hit the nail on the head that, you know, like from day one, I've kind of been there for everyone else. I've never really expressed anything that I'm feeling, really. I'm never gonna harm anyone or anything like that. I'm not that type of person, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did lose my temper, and I'll probably say sorry to people in my own sort of way. Probably even say sorry to Helen, to be honest, because it was over the top. Yeah.
The conversation in the kitchen has moved on to cliques forming in the house.
If you're not in the clique,
I want to live.
If
I want to live in a house that I'm happy in.
If you're not a clique, you get
Why,
nominated.
are you not happy,
Friends.
Sam? Do you feel like you're being segregated? With friends. Well, I don't think there is a clique. I think everybody gets on with
I
everybody.
think there's a clique.
Certain people. I think
certain,
like Jade would soon hang around with Nick, but I think the cliques evaporated since we came back.
Yeah, and that's...
Yeah. I felt like there was
I'm
one
delighted
big
for that.
group,
I'm delighted
but
clique
I
is
know
wrecked.
that there's definitely little cliques and cliques like.
But I don't think there is as much the last few days.
100%.
Helen is the topic of conversation in the bedroom.
She had something to prove when she came back here. She thought, OK, I'm going to come back here, I'm going to be even worse than I was last time round. And that's what she wanted to do in 1 week. And do you know why? So she could get out of here and do one of her little fucking titty shoots and get on the fucking front paper of whatever she could do.
We told Joel in confidence what we felt he was doing. We didn't tell him that they were bad, but we just said, just watch yourself. You know, just maybe your friends are.
But
And then I just feel like we've been stabbed in the
I
back
ask
with
you
it.
now. I ask you, and you ask me, know who your real friends are.
Yeah. I felt like me and Joel were really close, and I just felt like I've been shut on this.
Me and him
had
had boss.
Oh, Danny, it fucking kicked off. You're right.
Yeah.
They kicked off even more when you're in the diary room.
What did they say, mate?
Just to get my head down.
You'll be fine, Danny.
Can I just say one thing? Please don't start arguments with anyone or anything over it.
No, we did. It kicked off as soon as
It's
you
my
left.
fault.
No, it kicked off as soon as you left.
Please don't bring it up with him or anything like that. Okay, appreciate it, man.
Where's Mark? He just went to toilet. Mark, what did you just mean then? You're going to ruin the clique?
Sorry?
What did you just mean you're going to ruin the clique?
Don't try to dwell on things, Chloe.
I don't know why you'd want to ruin anything.
You were listening to a conversation, Earwig, and...
I'm not trying to cause an argument with you. I'm
You
just
are.
asking what you meant.
I was talking to Jade. You listened in. Now you walk away again.
Because I never walk
You
away.
just came in.
I don't want to argue with you. You
came to
always
me.
argue with me, no one else.
Right, ready? Joel taught me something on the
Guys.
show. Joel taught me something, not the show. I didn't.
Yeah,
You
I know,
started
yeah.
on me. You started on me.
Yeah, I know. Come and
You
talk.
started on me. You
Because
started
now
on me.
you just earwigging again. You're earwigging again.
You started on me and you can't stand the arguments.
What's happened? Chloe, what's happened? Chloe.
Oh,
They started on Chloe.
Chloe, what have they said? Chloe.
No, Finn, I just want to go to sleep.
Chloe, what's that? No, Chloe,
No,
speak to
I'm
me.
serious. I don't want to get involved. I just want to go to sleep.
Chloe, what happened, Chloe? Told you Helen's horrible. Chloe, what happened?
Mark is just a dick.
Who said that? Who? He's waiting. He wants a fucking Barney.
Stay in here. Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him.
He wants.
No, don't.
Well, so he's going to make
don't.
Chloe cry now as well. Is he thinks he's a big man for making girls cry?
No, I just. No, it's my fault that I cried. It's not Ian. He just said.
You've got to stay stronger.
Oh,
then.
you're
Do you know-
fucking earwigging, aren't you? That's all you ever do.
Yeah.
Earwig
Do you know what then?
conversations.
Do you know what then? We've got to be cleverer than them then. We'd be fucking cleverer than them. Fucking, we just ignore him. Just ignore him. We've got to be clever. Because that's what he wants. Because he hates to be ignored. Because he's such an attention-seeking little fucking low-life scumbag prick.
11:56 p.m. Mark is warning Simon about the clique.
You just be careful not to get in their line of their fire because, look, the show as you know, look, listen, we were watching for 3 days what everyone said and you were getting nominated. Harry, whether we had an argument or what, I did not nominate you because I just said, you know what, it would look bad that I nominated because we disagree. I didn't.
Yeah, but the thing about you, Mark, is that you wouldn't nominate me. You'd go around going,
I said, Nick.
Yeah, I don't get along with her. Yeah.
No, I said make your own decision.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be like, I don't get on with her because this happened, that happened, the other happened.
Yeah, I did.
But make your own decision.
I did. That's
exactly
exactly what I did. I did do that. But I said it would be unfair for me to nominate you. But
it would be unfair for you to... Like I said, I know full well why I've been nominated and I accept the reasons why I've been nominated and I'm taking it on the chin.
I did say I did not like you, I didn't trust you, and I did think that the whole thing with you and Nick, I said that.
Do you not see the reasons perhaps why I'm doing it due to the fact that perhaps I don't want to get out of here and my whole time in Big Brother be focused on Harry and Nick, Harry and Nick, Harry and Nick, and then if I do actually have genuine feelings for Nick, get out here and everybody be like, so what's going on with you and Nick, so what's going on between you and Nick, and then it go tits up because everybody's jumping down everybody's throats.
I agree. But I'm just saying, I do hope that I'm wrong. That's all I'm saying. And you know, you can't
then put your money where your mouth is. I bet you fucking...
No, there's no money, no stop. I hope I am wrong. For both your sakes and mine. That don't look like a tea. But what I'm saying is, look, I know we have never talked, and thing is because I just did not feel comfortable around you, and that was
but you
it.
ain't going to feel comfortable around me,
No,
because I'm the only one that fucking sticks up for myself.
No, that's not why. That's not why. No, that's not why at all. Trust me, it's nothing to do with that. I just preferred to not have a confrontation with you, and that's all. But again, I'm not having a confrontation now. I'm just letting you know. I've never spoken to you really. I'm just saying this is why I'm saying to you. I'd rather not have a confrontation with you, and we'll leave it at that. But I'm just saying that we did watch people for a couple of days, and we observed some things, and I just felt that one of the main things for me, maybe because I'm close to him, I really am close to showbiz, is the fact is that everyone was picking on him.
Yeah, and sometimes it does feel like that, but at the same time you've got to admit that, you know, sometimes people just don't get along and just like...
That's me and you.
Maybe it felt like you was all picking on me, but I took it on the chin, do you know what I mean? Because to me, if I do something, I've got to deal with my own shit, and as I've said to Simon before, he does need to toughen up and he does need to deal with his own shit, and he takes that on board and then he deals with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas before, he sort of went a bit, ooh, because he didn't know how to deal with it.
Helen is relaying the night's events to Big Brother.
Basically, I know Victor from outside of the house, and when he came in here yesterday, I didn't say a word to anybody about him, but I know what he's capable of because he's been really unpredictable in the past with a few friends of mine, not me, but I was very wary of him. I just don't understand why this fucking stupid arsehole's been allowed to come into this house and try and cause trouble. It was made out that, like, I'm basically doing things behind Mark's back, so to speak, or saying things behind his back and on other housemates and things. I'm just really annoyed. And Danny got on his high horse. What you bringing personal things into it for? I feel really mugged off. I didn't mean to upset Danny. I didn't mean to fucking upset Danny, but the way he goes on, it's just like he's in the fucking right all the time and tells me to shut up. Don't tell me to fucking shut up when you sat there talking absolute shit and just doing this, don't talk about my mate like that, don't talk about my mate like that. I will talk about your fucking friend like that because he's pursued me. His stupid dickhead friend has come at me and started trying to cause trouble for me. If he wants to cause trouble for me, then I'll say whatever I want about him. This is all just through being fucking honest. Someone was honest with me, that's all. He was honest, Mark's been honest with me. That's all Danny needed to do last night and it could have all been sorted out. He's listening to a liar. They just don't like the truth. Nobody likes the fucking truth in this house. They don't like it at all.
Is the Ice Queen finally melting? Right, if you haven't already voted, then tough luck, you banged out of time. The vote is now closed. Please do not call as your vote won't count. We are going to be heading live to the house with the results after the break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the 8th live eviction of Big Brother Time Bomb. Right, it's time to get down to business. It's eviction time. Tonight, Chloe, Christian, Harry or Jade will be booted out of the bungalow and thrust back into the real world. You've been voting for the past 24 hours and the results are in. It's time to talk to the house. Big Brother house, this is Emma. Chloe. Christian. Harry. Jade. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the past 24 hours, the British public have been voting to evict. I can now reveal the housemate with the most votes and 8th to be evicted is... Jade.
It's all right,
Jade, you have lost your place in the Big Brother house. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute, yeah?
Come with me.
Come with me. Sorry, Jade.
Well done. Just kill it.
Will Jade please leave the Big Brother house? You have been evicted.
You're doing so proud, Jade. Well done. Brilliant. Good luck.
Sorry. It's okay, babe. I'm okay.
I'll be there on the outside.
You're doing so proud, Jade.
You're alright. We'll be fine. Absolutely fine.
Okay.
Will Jeard please leave immediately?
The only way they want to go. The only way they want to go. Come on, you got this. Put yourself together. Don't really make it.
Will Jeard please leave immediately?
Alright, other Jade.
Take the mic.
Will Jeard please leave immediately?
What did you say, other Jade? Good
Find out how she feels about being dumped by you lot after the break. Polly, put the kettle on. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back to Big Brother Time Bomb. We're joined by our latest evictee. It's Jade! How does it feel to be here?
Do you mean right here or in the house?
Not in the house, no, right here. Before you were coming up the stairs, you looked really nervous. You were shaking. I thought you were about to cry.
Yeah.
And then those doors opened, you heard that crowd, and you were just on.
Yeah, I knew I was going. I could feel it. I could feel it all day. I knew it was my time. And as I've talked a lot about in the house, there's two sides to me, and the Jade.
Two?
Yes, there's
about seven.
Well, there's two main ones. There's a good Jade and the
Jade.
The hard Jade, the one that's able for the crap. But as I was in there, I was the soft Jade, and the minute them doors opened, she just took over. That's where her job is, and she's done it very well.
So you have that defence mechanism that will just kick in when you need her to?
I wouldn't say it's so much of a defence mechanism, but it's just a kind of protection that she's able for this, and I'm maybe not. I'm probably too delicate.
Okay, so let's talk about why you're here. And you were the final Time Warp nominations person. It was you yesterday.
Yeah.
We saw them pick you. Now, you weren't very happy about it, were you?
It wasn't that I wasn't happy about me not being nominated, because I can take that. What I wasn't happy about was the reason why they nominated me, and also Christian piping up out of nowhere, saying that there was a sexual situation between me and him when there absolutely was not. And he came to me yesterday and said, look, it's nothing personal between me and you, and it wasn't a sexual thing that I was suggesting, but a matter of fact, it actually was.
We'll get on to Christian in a little while. What other reasons didn't you like? What didn't you like about their reasons?
I didn't like it the way... Now, Nikki is my, ultimate Big Brother housemate, and she called me a bed hopper, which quite offended me in a way. I really like her still. We made up last night. She understood more last night. It was the bed hopping thing, because that did not go on in the house in any way, shape or form.
Okay, they said bed hopper. You say polyamorous.
Yes.
Let's have a look at you.
There's a lot of men in the house who find me sexual or attractive.
She is the ultimate bed hopper.
What are you doing? Tickling you. Why don't we just kiss already? That must be what polyamorous is.
Who are you most attracted to?
I'm gonna go with Danny, because I think he's absolutely beautiful inside and out.
She keeps jumping from bloke to bloke who I think she thinks is most popular and a hot topic.
I find Brian weirdly attractive, isn't he?
You were flirting last night.
No.
Jade has gone from bloke to bloke to bloke since she's been in here.
You're the biggest game player in this entire
whatever.
process. The biggest game player.
All right, Christian, little boy. Okay.
Okay, so not so much bed hopper. I think we did only really see you in bed with Nick maybe a little bit at the beginning, and then Brian at the end. But we'll get on to Brian in a little while as well. But can you kind of see what they were talking about?
Yes, I can. At the end of the day, I'm a single girl. I am very flirty by nature. My kind of spiritual side is very sexual side as well. With me and Nick, Nick is like my brother. I love him. There was a bit of cross wires in the first week, but we cleared it up very quickly. I never kissed Nick or cuddled Nick in a sexual way whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then there was,
I think Nick would have happily gone with it had you have let him.
He would have, because he said that to me. He told me that himself, and you know, it just wasn't there. Like, it's not. I didn't feel that whatsoever from Nick.
And in your defence, I do think you were very honest and straight with him and said,
yeah,
that is not. I'm not after that. I'm not interested in that. You know. But then you touch him, and he's a young boy, and he's gonna like it, Jade.
Exactly. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right there, but it didn't come from me in that way.
Yes.
And I tried to clear it up as fast as I
How
could.
did you feel when Harry came into the house? Did you feel a little bit put out? Because, you know, you were great friends with Nick. And we saw you say that to Christian when he said, remember who your friends were. You were like, yeah, Nick is my friend.
Yeah.
And that's very apparent. You did have a great friendship.
Absolutely.
So did you feel a little bit put out when she almost took him away from you?
Well, yeah, like, I mean, no, I wouldn't say put out, because the only way Harry would have put any girl out was in a sexual way, and I didn't have that with Nick.
Right.
I know Nick kind of faded off into the distance a little bit with Harry.
He faded off into bed.
He did, he faded off into bed with Harry, and I did miss him, and I did say to him, like, come on, I need you as a friend in here, and he did buck up. But no, I really like Harry, I really like her, and I think she's mad about Nick, and I think they're great
Do you
together.
genuinely believe that? Because we've seen you sometimes say, yes, I think it's lovely, and then sometimes you've gone, I don't want her, you know, he's a lovely guy and I don't actually know what she's doing.
Yeah, at the start I didn't know her intentions. Of course, she was walking around with no top on, no clothes on, very flirty, saying she had a boyfriend, then she was only allowed to sleep with girls, and then she was all over Nick, and she was giving Nick mixed signals and suggesting that their relationship wasn't sexual. Pissed me off. So therefore, I had a little attack at Harry. But this past week, I think she's absolutely wonderful, and she's a beautiful person.
Okay, let's leave their relationship alone, and let's talk about yours.
Okay.
Brian Bello entered the house this week, and my goodness, we did not expect to see that happen, Jade.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I just think he's beautiful, and I mean, at the end of the day, when you're in that house, your soul and everything else gets rewinded, and you start fresh from your soul. And I feel like this experience has given me a lot of things that I need to accept, and I don't want to reject anything that feels right for me, and it just felt right.
Will it feel right on the outside, do you think?
I hope so, because I like him and I know he likes me, and hopefully something will happen on the outside. Do you know?
It's exciting. Right, we need to talk about Mark. When he appeared in the house, your face was a picture.
Oh, yes.
The only thing is, we didn't know why your face was a picture. So
Right.
what is the history with you two?
So I seen Mark when I was 18. I was doing a modelling show, and he was backstage with the stripper thing, and I never dated anybody. I wasn't like into that kind of guy situation, and I seen him and I thought he was so beautiful. I thought he was the most beautiful man I've ever seen. Then I seen him 2 or 3 times later, and he was so nasty to me.
Right.
And then he had a bit of a falling out with someone that was very close to me at the time, and he continued to be a bit of an asswipe every time he seen me for absolutely no reason. And then I seen him in California, and I knew he was trouble. And then he entered the house, and I was like, this place is gonna blow.
So you were dreading it when you saw him?
Dreading.
But then it seemed like very quickly, I mean, you hated him, or that's the impression we got from watching you watch him arrive in the
circled
house.
him.
I mean, there were words used,
Yeah.
Jade, that we won't repeat. But you very quickly seemed to settle your differences, and then you almost seemed to get on really quite well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why and how can it be kind of cleared away that quickly and easily?
Mark came into the house and suggested a lot of things about me that were not true. I cleared them up very, very fast with Mark, and Mark kind of mellowed out into himself, and the real Mark started to come out. And I kind of got the gist of that, and I like him when he's real Mark 10% of the time. The other 90%, he is what he is. He's a little bit of an asshole, but other than that, I think he's a really nice guy, and I think we...
So you just take him with a pinch of salt?
Take him with a pinch of salt. He absolutely lifted me out of it the other night in the house, but look, we're Irish, we get the banter, and I don't mind him.
And we don't have very long left, but I've got to ask you about Christian. Why do you think the other night you thought he meant it in a sexual way?
Because he said it in a sexual way. He said you were touching my leg in a sexual way.
But you did touch his leg.
I did touch his leg, but I'm not sexually attracted to Christian. He's not my type. I would never go with him on the outside.
But can you understand how a young man, if a beautiful girl is touching him, he might think maybe that is a sexual thing. And he also did remove your hand from him as well.
Yeah.
So can you kind of...
Yeah, I
understand
can totally understand that, but what everyone else probably didn't see is the fact that Christian ran to me 10 million times and sat beside me and hugged me and done this with me and blah, blah, blah.
I bet he did. Beautiful
and
girl.
the chap has the personality of a baked potato, and I shouldn't be on the show, in my opinion.
Everybody has a chance to be on the show, though, Jade. It's not just about big characters. Normal people who just want to enjoy the experience, they have a right to be there as well. To be fair.
No, true, but he's acting fake the past 2 days, and I don't think it's real.
Who would you like to win?
Nick. Oh my God, Nick is the winner. I'm telling you, Nick is the winner.
Here are your best bits. It's Jade.
Jesus Christ, I'm like, what is going on? I'm polyamorous.
For what?
And basically, I like to have more than one partner at a time.
A polymystemic atheist supermodel. I don't think we've got one of them in Doncaster.
Tickling you.
She looks like a constipated chicken.
The housemate, considered to be the most superficial, is in fact Jade.
Oh. If your heart is pure, the universe is going to do good by you.
She has been exposed as being fake and a game player.
Oh, I hate Jade.
Some people in the house don't like me. Oh my God, I don't like him, I know.
So you know everybody knows you're a liar.
Do they?
I think you're very snaky with a lot of decisions you've made.
Jade has gone from bloke to bloke to bloke since she's been in here.
The biggest game player.
All right, fuck all you. So you even look fake. I look fake.
She's a bit like Marmite, I suppose.
And do you like Marmite?
I like Marmite.
Reading out negativity and tension.
She's like mad free spirit. She's so nice. I really love Jade.
My time in the house has been emotional, beautiful. I've learned a lot of things about myself, about life. It's amazing.
One more little time bomb for the house, and we'd like you to light the fuse.
Hell yeah! I'm there.
So nominations are going to begin shortly, and we would like you to make the first one live to the house.
I can do that.
You cannot nominate any of the Time Warp housemates, which includes Mark. Who you choose will definitely face the public vote. You can choose one housemate, and we need a clear reason for that nomination. We're going to give you a few minutes to think about it.
Okay.
We're going to hand over to Big Brother.
Okay.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, Big Brother has some big news. Big Brother has pressed pause on Time Warp Week, and Brian, Helen, and Nikki will not be leaving the house tonight.
Did you not?
Yeah.
In addition, this week's nominations are about to begin right now.
What?
As Time Warp housemates, Brian, Helen, Nikki, and Mark are all immune from facing the public vote. The first nomination will begin with a blast from the very recent past.
It's one of our old housemates.
Jade.
Okay.
Oh my God!
So Jade, it's time for you to make your nomination and give your reason for that nomination.
Okay. I am going to nominate Christian for obvious reasons. We didn't get on the last couple of days, and the way Christian you have been has come across fake to me. You've been annoying, and you've suggested that I'm into you in a sexual way, which is not correct. and you've basically just made a show of yourself the past few days in the house. But other than that, no hard feelings.
So what does that mean?
This is Big Brother. Christian, stand up. Christian, you are the first housemate nominated to face this week's public vote. However, you will soon be deciding who will join you, as you will be nominating next. Big Brother will ask you for your nomination in due course.
What? So one person, it's just one person left? That's it.
What's that about?
No.
Jade, thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
You've been an absolute firecracker. Your friends and family down there. So, Jade has nominated Christian, and shortly he is going to be nominating someone else in this week's game of Nomination Tag, which will continue for the next few days. That is it for this evening. As ever, you can keep up to date with all the latest house news. Up next, it's Rylan with Bit on the Side.
Hi, it's Rude. It's your naughty bit on the side, babe. Tonight I'm going to be dissecting all of tonight's drama, including the Time Warp housemates staying in the house with my gorgeous panel, and Jade is going to be here in the studio for a good old gossip about her time in the house. It's going to be good. I'll see you straight after the break.
Don't miss the House Highlight Show tomorrow night at 10 p.m. and I will be back live next Friday at 9 p.m. for the 9th live eviction. Thanks for watching. Good night.
He didn't want to get involved.
No, for real.
He nominated Jade.
You said I don't even talk.
He didn't want to get
You brainwashed
involved.
Jade.
Oh, I did I?
He didn't want to get involved.
Did I? That what I did? Well done, man. Yeah,
He didn't
well
want to
done.
get involved, Brian. That's so unfair. You know what
it's
you're
not
doing.
unfair.
How's not unfair? She's my friend.
If she was your friend, you would try to make sure she didn't get nominated.
What was I
And now
supposed to
she's
do?
gone.
Two against one?
No, she's gone.
Every time I nominated someone, I say it to him, yes or no? Yes or no? Did I save Christian the first time?
Did you know you were staying there?
Tell the truth and don't lie. Don't lie. Did I save him?
At all.
Now you don't even want to answer. Oh, no worries, mate. Believe him. Okay. Well done.
Tell the truth, Brian.
Who said it to? Don't tell me, Brian. Tell
Yeah,
the truth.
Christian.
The first day, I swapped him and I swapped him with Chloe. And then we had to pick him the second time. Man, that's disgusting what you do. No, they're going to see you show them exactly what you
Oh,
did.
you're going to throw mud at people. No, do you know what? You played some horrible mind games. You played mind games. You came in when Danny was upset last night in the bedroom and you laughed. And then you made Chloe cry. You made Chloe cry. You smashed a cigarette.